Okay, so here we've got Fast and Furious Spy Racers, Rise of the Shifters. Been played on the Xbox Series X, courtesy of Outright Games, as a Outright Games ambassador. I can check this game out here. So this game is a racing game that is not like Mario Kart, Speed Racer, games like that. Although very much geared more towards kids. So we've got multiplayer, we have quick race, spy tournament, and tutorial and options. Now, if we go into Yoko's shop, this gives you a vending machine where you can unlock um, various stickers. You can unlock um, uh, objects to place around your little hideout. You've got music you can play. You purchase that, and then you've got skins that cost 2,000, and then you've got racers you can unlock. Now, I thought this was kind of cool. I thought, okay, well that's kind of neat. You've got extra racers you can buy, but when you buy a racer, this is what I found kind of interesting. I thought if you come in a spy tournament that you can pick a mission and then you can race as those racers, but you can't. So in order to race those racers you unlock, besides the skins, you have to come in here to quick race, pick a race, and now you can come in here and race as the other characters that you purchase. Which I think is just kind of a missed opportunity, really. I think you should be able to play those characters regardless of whether you're playing quick race or you're playing the spy tournament. And of course, you can also play those. I presume you can play them. Oh, oops. I presume you play them in multiplayer as well. But let's go to spy tournament. Let's go to single player. Now here you can play. Here you can choose what mission you want to play through. You got mission 1, mission 2, mission 3, 4, 5, and then the Arctic Challenge. And then these unlock as you progress through the series, the circuits races. So really, the missions are nothing but circuits. Um, and each circuit has 4 races in it. Now, I know I'm not very far through the game, and the reason for that is because it gets old really, really quickly. And I'll kind of explain why. So, you can pick what car you want to play through, or what racer you want to play as. You've got Tony Toretto, Layla, Echo, and Cisco. And then you have skins for each of those races you can unlock by purchasing them using your tokens or your coins. Now, if you hit the Y button, you'll get stats. So this will give you stats on each car. I also give you what special they each have. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pick and to play as Echo. And the reason for that is because of the simple fact that if you play as anybody else, the game feels like the car is going extremely slow. Which is kind of unfortunate. There's no sense of speed in this racing game. And I think part of the reason for that is because it is geared towards children. They don't want to make the game too difficult. The game plays well enough. I really like the way that I really like how smooth the game is. It does play very smoothly. It looks nice. I like the environments. I like the cars. The cars are decent. The handling's good. Really, everything about the game is really really well done. As far as like presentation goes, and the music's good too. I do like the music in the game as well. You've got the bar on the left-hand side, which gives you access to your abilities or power-ups. So you've got B, which does a which is a paintball blast. You've got Y as your NOS. A is like a bomb type weapon. And then you've got X, and I don't quite recall what X does. But I typically only use really the Y button because you really don't need anything else other than NOS. Now, as you can see, you're going 160 miles an hour. Now that feels kind of fast in this car. But without using the NOS, it's pretty easy to get through each race without much difficulty. As you can see, I'm pretty far ahead of everybody. It didn't take much effort at all, and again, I think it's because of the fact that it's geared towards children. So this is not going to be a difficult racing game by any means or any stretch of the imagination. But that's not to say it's not a decent game. The game is decent. The game is a good racing game. However, if you're going into this game thinking, "Oh, this is a great game to play because I'm a fan of the Need for Speed the Fast and Furious franchise," yes, yes and no. It does have an okay story. The gameplay, like I said, is really good. But if you want a challenging racing game, I would look somewhere else. I would look towards maybe one of the Need for Speed games, or Forza if you're on Xbox. Some other game other than this. But if you want a decent kids game that's not difficult, it's fun. It's very easygoing. This is a racing game to get. You know, if you want to buy a game that's going to be very very mellow, very easy to play, whether you want just a casual racing experience or you want a game for your children, you want it to be one of those violent games, you want it to be a racing game, this is a game to check out. It's worth the price. Just understand that you're not going to get a game with a whole lot of substance, and you're not going to get a game that is at all challenging for any seasoned game or seasoned racing game fan. And one interesting thing is that when you beat a race, you have the option of going to the next track or to the main menu or restarting the race. I find it interesting that they don't choose to let you go back to the base of the hideout. You can go back to the main menu. I thought was kind of an interesting choice. So if I go ahead and hit next race, it's going to do a very, very quick loading screen, and boom, you're right into the next race, which I kind of like. I do like the fact that the loading screen is very brief, and you're right in the next race. I think it's really kind of neat that they optimized it in such a way that where it's not going to be you're not going to be waiting a while for it to load up. Now, I do like the environments you race in. They do look really nice. And overall, the game's decent. Like I said, if you're looking for a game with not a lot of substance, a rather mellow experience, this game is worth looking at. It's worth picking up. It's worth playing. And come on. I say that now I'm here. I'm not ahead of the pack anymore. But it's not hard to get ahead of everyone again. Especially once you wait and you get your NOS usable. I do kind of like the fact that the game doesn't give you power-ups along the track. So it gives everybody a fair use of their abilities. I do like that. I think that is a welcome change to games like this that do use power-ups, but at the same time gives you an easy way to use them. I like how the tracks have varying ways to go. It's not as linear as you would expect a game like this to be. And yeah, guys, that'll do it here. I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for subscribing. I want to thank Outright Games for the opportunity. Um, if you're looking for a wholesome racing experience, pick this game up. You won't be disappointed. Just understand what you're getting into. And so that'll do it here. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. As always, until next time, take care and happy gaming.